In this longer video, I will make a presentation on anti-aging properties of Gotu Kola. This is very popular herbal remedy, and which is used in Chinese medicine and other areas. It's very popular, very helpful, and very strong remedy, and I believe it's very helpful to use it, and I use it myself also. So as always, I recommend you to download presentation as PDF file from the link in the description. You will save your time and you will get access to scientific publications on this subject and get more information. Also, you can use search and there are many popular websites which I explain the benefits of the use of Centella asiatica, also called Gotu Kola, and for your health improvement. Okay, let's go and to the presentation. This will be take long. As I said, you better maybe read the presentation yourself. It's more maybe time saving to read. Gotu Kola, as the biological name Centella asiatica, has been used in traditional medicine since prehistoric times. Then it has certain active ingredients called saponins or three terpenoids, which may include some complicated organic acids. Besides three terpenoids and essential oil, Centella asiatica contains numerous flavonoids, including quercetin, etc. In China, Centella asiatica is one of the miraculous elixirs of life and has been used in traditional medicine and Chinese cuisine for over 2000 years. Again, it is very popular. When I was in Laos it is everywhere, and smoothie, or they may eat salad from this Gotu Kola. It's quite delicious, I would say. According to a legend, this plant was consumed daily by the supercentenarian Li Ching-Yun. So you can watch my video on it and with references to other sources for information. This is, as you can read these PDF publications about who was this Li Ching-Yun and why he was living so long. He was supercentenarian. But again, my goal is a little bit, he was living like, don't remember, wasn't 120 years, but I want to live a few hundred years, so I believe it's possible. Okay, so my diet, my way to get it is different from this person, but I respect his experience and I use some his recommendations also in my way to improve my health and longevity. So this is the main components of the this extracts in this actually this is the main component. This is also similar, but this and this are main components. This next is smaller acids like asiatic acid and Madecasian acid. It is smaller but also very active ingredients which are probably stimulate growth of elastin and improvement of elastic properties of skin and tissues. Okay, there are total over 650 peer-reviewed studies on the effects of Centella asiatica on general health. So it's a lot of information, very popular herb. According to these studies, Centella asiatica increases production of type 1, type 3 collagen, elastin, hyaluronic acid, while protecting tissues from excessive collagen production and development of tissue fibrosis. Yeah, so it's really anti-aging benefits, gives really anti-aging benefits. The Centella asiatica water extracts promotes the growth of new blood vessels, so it is angiogenesis, and it gives also result in some increase in elasticity of the blood vessel. Okay, so you can read these publications. Really interesting herbal supplement. When taken orally, the water extract of this plant strengthens the endothelium layer in capillaries and reduces so-called leakage of blood plasma from the blood and lymphatic capillaries. This is absolutely important because again, this endothelium layer is very important for our health. And if this supplement protects endothelium layer, it's just a must. You have to use it. And I use it. I use it. Sometimes I'm lazy. I didn't use it for a while, but again, like taking 6 weeks and then make a break for 1-2 weeks and then go on, and it's very helpful. So the health benefits of this water extracts are related to improved blood flow in tissues and the antioxidant activity of these three terpenoids. Okay, you can buy powder of Centella asiatica. It is about $20 per kilo, quite affordable, I would say. And or you can grow Centella asiatica yourself if you have space, or also extracts of alcohol and water extracts are available. Centella asiatica water extract is well known nootropic, so that is a substance that supports cognitive functions. And Centella asiatica extract increases production of GABA, which explains its traditional use as sedative, anxiolytic, and anticonvulsant. Okay, so it's really calming you down, and if you drink before night, you will sleep better. 715 milligram of the plant water extract attenuated the age-related decline in cognitive function and mood disorder. So it is milligram, not gram. It's quite, but concentrated water extract if consumed every day. It is also improved not only cognitive functions but muscle strength in comparison with placebo. In 80 healthy elderly people aged above 65. You can read this publication about this research. The positive underlying mechanism of Centella asiatica is antioxidant activity and increase in blood flow to skeletal muscles. Yeah, so it's again, it is protecting endothelium layer. It improves release of nitric oxide by endothelium layer, and it improves also this growth of new capillaries, improves blood flow. This is the main advantage of this, main benefit of this herbal supplement. Okay, in another research, 41 healthy middle age participant received up to 4 grams a day of dry leaves as powder in capsules for 2 months in placebo control research, and also with very good results. In addition, it also used an anti-spasmodic, blah, 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 so quite many applications, mostly anti-inflammatory, and so you can read in more detail, so it's helpful. Centella asiatica, in its three terpenoids exhibited in anti-inflammatory, antioxidative, reducing antioxidative stress and reducing oxidative stress and other improvements, and in mitochondrial function also. Centella asiatica slows the rate of aging in human body through senolytic, sorry about this mistake, senolytic should be, antioxidant and anti-inflammatory action, which may be beneficial for managing inflammatory conditions such as arthritis. Yes, so if you have swelling of your bone joints, then Centella asiatica can help. Again, why? Because it protects this endothelium layer. It also works to reduce reduce your blood sugar concentration, and then it is really helpful to reduce inflammation. Oral administration of Centella asiatica extract suppresses joint inflammation, cytokine expression, and oxidative stress, reducing oxidative stress, thereby contributed to reducing arthritis severity in rats. So can you read the publication? There is antioxidant synergy in combination of Centella asiatica extract with vitamin E, which works as actually, or vitamin C. You can use vitamin C, vitamin E, but it's for skin, at least for skin, there are some benefits, but also for vascular elasticity. Centella asiatica has been traditionally used for wound healing. It may help in promoting the synthesis of collagen, which is essential for skin structure and wound repair, wound healing. More than 125 research papers have examined Centella asiatica health benefits for skin in terms of collagen elastin synthesis, reduction of oxidative damage, and wound repair, burn scare healing, lipolysis, so reduction of your deposit tissue, inflammation, fibrosis, glycation, senescence, water retention, puffiness of skin, and overall skin aging, and blah blah blah. So it's quite a lot of research was done, and again it helps because it is improving tissue elasticity, and especially blood vessel elasticity. This Centella asiatica water extract also used for hair growth by increasing blood circulation in the capillaries of the scalp. Side effects may include allergic reactions and even burning of the skin when applied topical in excess. Centella asiatica applied to recommended doses applied in the recommended doses is not toxic, and possible side effects are rare. Nevertheless, it would be recommended to use it gradually, and if you increase it doses, do it gradually and check your body reaction. Typical daily dose of Centella asiatica would be approximately 600 milligram of powder of dry leaves as capsules or powder, whatever. So, and or if you buy concentrated water extracts, it's only 10 milligram of water extracts. The ground leaves of Centella asiatica as powder can be used to make tea by adding 1-2 teaspoons to about 750 milliliters of boiling water, and letting it brew for 10-15 minutes, then drinking 3 cups per day. For topical applications, creams with this concentrated water or alcohol solution can be used. The ethyl acetate extract appeared to be most effective for healing the wound. Okay, but it's quite, again, maybe pharmacy have it, but water extracts easy to make. Let us talk in more details about why Centella asiatica can be used as anti-aging remedy. It's okay, this is a tea or smoothie with Centella asiatica. So why? Again, I was explaining in my videos many times that the stiffening of our body, stiffening of our tissues, and especially blood vessels, is the main cause of our aging. And why? Because again, what protein is responsible for elasticity? Its protein is elastin. Elastin is a vital protein impairing elasticity and resilience in various tissues of the body, including skin, blood vessels, lungs, ligaments, and muscles, and it is formed through the polymerization of water-soluble monomers known as tropoelastin, which has molecular weight about 62 kDa. Tropoelastin composed of 760 amino acid residues such as glycine, valine, alanine, and proline, and it is synthesized by some quite many cells like fibroblasts, keratinocytes, and even smooth muscle cells in blood vessels. Once secreted into the extracellular space, tropoelastin molecules undergo coservation, a process where they rapidly bind to each other head to tail and collect on the cell surface. Despite being susceptible to protease enzyme degradation, The cross-linking of these monomers into polymer results in highly stable structure resistant to enzymatic action and making elastin as a very stable component of the extracellular matrix. Yeah, so this picture explains a little bit how this tropoelastin released by cells, but then it is getting so well packaged and eventually produce microfibrils, and microfibrils they can get to the fiber, elastic fiber, elastin. Here is a little bit more details, so it again this elastin, tropoelastin released, and also some microfibers produced, and then it is all getting to elastic fiber, elastin. So it's quite complicated question, so don't expect that it is easy to understand. Quite many chemical reactions involved. But generally, again, just mind that, okay, what is important, tropoelastin can be released during the age, but this polymerization of tropoelastin to elastin fibers unfortunately somehow suppressed in our old age. And how to make it more elastic, again, Central Asiatica probably, not probably, certainly helps, but there are also other methods. Okay. Elastin is predominantly synthesized during fetal development and infancy, constituting about 2% of all proteins in human skin. The production of tropoelastin monomers occurs in fibroblast cells throughout life. However, aging results in gradual deterioration of the elastin network due to non-enzymatic cross-linking, it is so-called glycation reaction, proteolytic degradation, it is destruction by proteases, by enzyme which is breaking proteins to amino acids. Also oxidation, so if you have oxidative stress, then elastin can be destroyed by oxidation, and damage from ultraviolet radiation if it is in skin. Cross-linking caused by sugar molecules affects elastin and collagen fibers, leading to accumulation of so-called advanced glycation end products in the body. The cross-linking diminishes the elasticity of elastin and collagen fibers, making them more susceptible to damage. Consequently, tissues and organs experience reduced elasticity, increased stiffness, and altered biomechanics. And inadequate nutrition, particularly deficiency in vitamins, especially vitamin C, amino acids and minerals, can further impact the maintenance of the extracellular matrix and increasing the stiffness. Okay, here you see if we have elastin fibers in skin, and then what we have sugar, like it is in blood, yeah, and sugar reacts with proteins. It reacts and it is cross-linking the fibers and make it this cross-linking elastin or collagen stiff. It is losing elasticity. The same like rubber. If rubber over cross-linked by sulfur atoms, then it is turning to like a solid material, not elastic. So this is how glycation reaction works. It is, so I believe that it is the main cause of the aging, especially loss of elasticity of blood vessels, and which leads to hypoxia, chronic hypoxia, and chronic hypoxia start all the mechanism of aging and accumulation, like accumulation of senescent cells, increase of oxidative stress in our body, and eventually accumulation of senescent cells kills us because senescent cells kill us. They produce pro-inflammatory molecules, and these pro-inflammatory molecules in large concentrations, they ignite chronic inflammation, and eventually we are poisoning ourselves. This is how our life gets more and more difficult in time, exponentially. The stiffness grows exponential. Number of this senescent cells also grows exponentially in time, and eventually people die. So all if we first slow down glycation reaction, it is easy by reducing sugar molecules in blood. So if you avoid consumption of carbohydrates and sugars, then it will be a good way to extend your lifespan. But also you can use some enzymes to break down this cross-link collagen and elastin and grow new. Maybe this is a problem, to break down the cross-link collagen and elastin and then to grow new. So it can be complicated. In the context of skin aging, the loss of elastic fiber architecture and excessive collagen accumulation result in wrinkles, sagging, and fragility. Elastin is the main protein in the arterial wall and can account up to 50% of its dry weight. And vascular aging involves elastin fiber fragmentation, collagen deposition, excessive collagen deposition, and increased vascular stiffness. Again, in my opinion, it is the main cause of aging. A stiff artery wall facilitates further elastin degradation, creates a self-sustaining inflammatory environment because of development of this chronic hypoxia. It increases the number of senescent cells because in the situation of chronic hypoxia and chronic inflammation, many senescent cells many healthy cells, they turn into senescent cells. And then it is again self-supporting, self-sustaining process of chronic inflammation and which goes, and then eventually it promotes vascular calcification, because if your artery are stiff, then stem cells which are coming from your bone marrow, they decide that they cannot understand where they are, and if it is a stiff tissue, they decide that this is the bones, and they get transformed into the bone cells, and they accumulate calcium. So it is like they turn the arteries into the bone tubes of bone tubes, very stiff tubes. So then what is happening? Hypertension and cardiovascular disease and stroke and heart attacks, etc. So eventually death. Interesting that minoxidil, it's the adding of minoxidil in drinking water increased the level of tropoelastin, production of tropoelastin, and inflammation resulted in the formation of new elastin fibers in the aortic wall of mice. There is no data about the use of minoxidil orally for humans, but maybe it is a good idea. At least it shows that it is possible to increase production of tropoelastin and to form new elastic fibers in the aortic wall of humans, probably. But again, some more research is necessary. Again, what is interesting, mice, they rely on carbohydrates to live short life, and then minoxidil is extending the life of the mice. So this again a little bit in more details. You can click on this picture and get to the publication. This very interesting article actually. This is our pulse. Pressure, how pressure depends on time in our aorta. This one is brown, is here, pressure measured here, and this pressure green is pressure measured here, and you see some time delay between pressure development pressure in here in these two areas, and this how people measure so-called pressure wave velocity, and the more slow pressure wave velocity, the more elastic aorta. Yeah, but with age, what is happening? Elasticity drops, and then this pressure go along the aorta quick. So we see pressure where velocity is increasing, and it is nothing good. It's indication of that aorta getting stiff. So this about schematically represented what is happening with aorta, with fewer elastin fibers, thin fibers getting destroyed, and also thickness of the wall increasing. It's because of overproduction of collagen, but not only collagen, it is also inflammation and also the deposition of some oxidized lipoproteins inside the wall. So it's eventually it is narrow tube and very stiff, and this why blood flow is compromised in aged people. So we have to reverse this process to get younger, to live long. Okay, so you understand. This is my main idea. So that we have to reverse this process of stiffening of blood vessels. This is the main, but also I will in another slide I will also talk about this. Okay, Centella asiatica has demonstrated ability to stimulate collagen and elastin synthesis, promoting the repair and regenerated of damaged skin, but also about arteries also. The compound, this asiaticoside, this chemical component, please mind this about slide I was shown, it's quite complicated. It has been identified in stimulating collagen synthesis and facilitating wound healing. Three terpenoids in Gotu Kola contribute to the regulation of fibroblasts, which are responsible for producing collagen and elastin, tropoelastin. And Gotu Kola also enhances angiogenesis to grow new blood vessels and improved blood circulation, indirectly supporting the availability of nutrients for elastin production. So it's again, you see that Gotu Kola, Centella asiatica, very potent herbal remedy, herbal supplement. The antioxidant properties of Centella asiatica protect skin cells and elastin fibers from oxidative stress, while anti-inflammatory effects contribute to preventing inflammation-related damage to elastin fibers. Again, inflammation develops because of chronic hypoxia. And if blood flow is improved, then we reduce oxidative stress, we reduce chronic hypoxia, and then it is equivalent to rejuvenation. In 2011, a paper was published which showed that dill seed extract, when taken orally, increased skin elasticity, reduced sagging skin on the face, and smoothed wrinkles in female volunteers who consumed this solution for 2 months, and compared to the control group who received the placebo. There were publications and the use of some more concentrated dill seed extracts, like 5-10% for 3 months, to reduce blood pressure and increase elasticity of blood vessels. You can read this publication. I believe it's very important. So what is interesting also is that there is some synergistic effect of skin rejuvenation with consumption of water extract of dill seeds and blackberries. But again, this need more research. Can we combine extracts of dill seeds with other remedies? So it's not yet clear, but this is research, so it can be done. Several other herbal supplements, when combined with Gotu Kola, so not only dill seeds but some other, may contribute to improving skin health and elasticity in the elderly individuals. Curcumin, okay, this active component turmeric, has anti-inflammatory, antioxidant properties. Maybe it works. Again, no research was done. Polyphenols in green tea have antioxidant properties, can help protect skin from oxidative stress, promoting elasticity and overall skin health. Known for its adaptogenic properties, ginseng may help the skin adapt to stress and promote overall skin well-being. Aloe vera is topical for all topical applications, especially aid in the healing process and promote skin elasticity. So it's again can be a lot of done to research other herbs, and in combination with Gotu Kola, probably water extracts or topical application, whatever. So it is again, aloe vera is used normally topically to alleviate skin conditions. Okay, and what while not an herb, amino acid supplements can be beneficial for skin elasticity. Certainly, some amino acids which are necessary for collagen and elastin production. Okay, then retinol. Retinol promotes synthesis of not only collagen but also elastin in skin. So the retinoids and retinol cream, which contain retinol and special retinoids, it is improving elasticity of skin. And well, there is no data. I didn't find any data on impact of retinol on elasticity of blood vessels and extracellular matrix. Okay, combining Gotu Kola with certain herbal supplements may offer potential benefits for improving vascular elasticity in elderly individuals. So it is actually, in my opinion, it will reverse aging. Okay, there are many there are many herbal supplements which may help, but nobody knows. It should be a matter of research. Like hawthorn is traditionally used to support cardiovascular health, improving blood vessel function, reducing stiffness of them. So I don't know. I didn't use it, and I have no comments about this. Okay, ginkgo biloba. Ginkgo biloba is very popular. You can buy it also as powder and make water extract or tea. It may enhance blood flow and contribute to vascular health. Ginkgo biloba also known as an nootropic for the same reason, so it improves blood flow. Garlic is easy to buy. It has been associated with cardiovascular benefits, including promoting blood vessel dilation and flexibility. Yeah, it also protects glycocalyx. Glycocalyx, it is a protective layer on the endothelium layer on the inside of our blood vessels. So it is why garlic is, again, every day you have to. It is this garlic is this spice should be used every day. Ginger may have vasodilatory effects, potentially improving blood circulation and supporting vascular elasticity. Maybe yes, maybe not. So again, it should be investigated, but okay, it takes time. Okay, capsa in cayenne pepper. It is very popular in Thailand to make papaya salad, and then this maybe explain this cayenne pepper maybe explain why skin of Thai women stay elastic till very old age. So it's again, but unfortunately, I would say because of in their diet they rely on rice and consumption of carbohydrates. It helps to improve skin, but not to extend the lifespan, because too much sugar in blood actually leads to glycation reaction and stiffening of blood vessels, and eventually to development of chronic inflammation and chronic and accumulation of senescent cells and death. So glucose should be removed from your blood. I mean, to the safe level. If you will not consume carbohydrates at all, don't think that your brain needs glucose. No, your brain works much better on a ketogenic on diet with ketone bodies, with fat as the use of fat as source of energy. But glucose is toxic in old age. Remove it from your diet. Don't use any. And again, the only cells that need glucose in your body is red blood cells. But our liver, if it is healthy, can produce glucose from glycerol and also it can produce glucose from some amino acids, so it is not big deal. But again, be careful because there are some proponents of the carnivore diet. They insist that protein should be priority. I consider it is dangerous. To some extent, you have to be in balance with fat. You have to use fat as main source of energy, and you need some protein to replace and for production of these hormones and enzymes and the replacement of your broken protein in your body. But you don't need to use it as a source of energy. We are not carnivores. Humans are not carnivores. We're also not omnivores, so we can consume, in case there is no food to survive, we can consume carbohydrates for a while. But we are lipivores or ketovores. Keto, it means our body is designed to use fat as source of energy from time when of newborn baby to the elderly. This is the way to go. But again, how to do it, I will discuss it in my next videos. It is not easy, and again, I'm tired of this carnivore proponents who insist that people should stop like drinking milk. They say not drinking milk, but eat fatty meat instead. Yeah, and they also promote that priority should be protein. Guys, it is not so okay. It is for health. It is. I don't deny that eating fatty meat is good for health. It is good, yes, right. But prioritizing protein is not good idea. So you have to rely mostly on fat. And what kind of fat? I was talking about this many times. So you have to rely more on the middle chain triglycerides or MCT. Source of this MCT fat, MCT oil, should be butter, and to some extent lard and tallow. But again, tallow is not so much rich in this MCT middle chain fatty acids. But okay, I will go in more details some in some of my next videos, how to really get diet which is necessary for a real radical lifespan extension. Not just health improvement, but radical life health extension. Okay, so as I said, papaya salad and spicy pepper may promote blood flow, and again, it needs research. And also, again, amino acid supplements and omega-3 fatty acids in fish oil. Fish oil, don't buy fish oil in capsules. It is already damaged. You can buy frozen or fish from open water ocean, but not capsules of omega-3 fatty acids. Okay. Oral administration of recommended doses of calcium, Centella asiatica may cause some side effects, and yeah, this data suggests that again it can damage liver if you use it for longer than 2 months. So you have to make a 1-2 week break before next application. So again, follow, just check your body reaction. It has to be adjusted for your body. There is no general advice, and there is only some idea how to go. So it is interesting that chronic treatment can cause miscarriage in pregnant women. So again, if women are breastfeeding or pregnant, don't use Gotu Kola. It's crucial to emphasize that while Gotu Kola, the Centella asiatica, has a long history of traditional use and some promising findings from research, more research and high-quality clinical studies are needed to fully understand its efficacy for health and divine molecular pathways and safety, especially for the elderly. Yeah, guys, again, unfortunately, we have just general ideas, and what I see in recommendation of medical professionals it is all adjusted to the use of carbohydrates as source of energy. And if you follow official recommendations, up to you. I don't do it because my goal is not just improve health, but to radically extend my lifespan. I want to live few hundred years, not because I'm afraid of death, but just because I'm curious about how we develop, that we are living in very interesting time. And I believe this artificial intelligence, we are coming to the new age of very interesting effects, and where all of life will change dramatically. So I want to see it with my own eyes. So this slide again represents, it's not, I recommend you to click on this reference and to read this article. It's quite good. So what is happening again, it's not exactly represent my vision, but you can see some logic. So what is happening, because of stiffening of blood vessel, we have vascular dysfunction. Yeah, so blood flow is compromised. Why? Because arterial stiffness and stiffness of blood vessels. What else? If you rely on carbohydrates as source of energy, then what eventually you will get insulin resistance in your body, and insulin resistance will put your cells in starvation. Your blood, especially your brain, will starve to death. You will get Alzheimer, Parkinson diseases, amnesia, and all the stuff. Not to mention that if you eat plants, you develop accumulation of this oxalic acid, oxalates, and everywhere, and eventually your body will be damaged. Okay, what else? When you have this development like insulin resistance, and then what is develops also this mTOR activation of protein synthesis is sacrificed. It is not going because blood flow is not necessary, not enough oxygen, not enough nutrients, and mTOR is suppressed. mTOR suppressed, it goes, it leads to sarcopenia, to that you are losing your muscles, and muscles don't grow, and then eventually you have fragilities, you cannot move, you poor function of your body, and compare with healthy young body. So what is the difference? As I said, it is stiffening of blood vessel, and stiffening because of glycation, because in insulin resistant development, because you rely on carbohydrates. Okay, you want to live long, change it. Okay, change to the use of fat as source of energy, and not just fat, but with prevalence of short chain fatty acids and middle chain fatty acids. Okay, this is my idea. But again, even more, you have to rely on some supplements to improve this elastin production, and because it's again very important for elasticity of your tissues. And okay, then you can go. Okay, here you can read in more details my references, 24 references altogether. And if you was patient enough to watch this video with my comments, okay, thank you for your time. I remind you that I am not medical professionals. My goals is much different from medical professionals. I believe that humans can live 100 years, not 100 years, but a few hundred years, up to 1,000 years. And again, it's possible. Nature gives us many hints what to do, how we can extend it. And I was talking about about this in my videos. Or just use your mind, use your ability to think, and then you will get to conclusion. Don't or you trust medical professionals. Okay, it's up to you. Your body, your responsibility. I am not medical professional. I'm not supposed to give you any medical advice. What I do it for my own body, and then if somebody want to participate in it, support my project, okay, very good. At least you can press like and bell button, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends and family, discuss it, put some comments. It would help me to go deeper. And so have a wonderful day. Ciao, ciao.